Cop Watch, policing the police every single day.
For what? Oh, what the fuck? Hey, yo, what the fuck, yo?
I got all that. I got all that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not touching them.
Hey, yo, you see this shit, yo? Hey, yo.
I got all that, dummy.
We got all that.
I got all that. I got all that.
Hey, yo, what the fuck you just do all that for, yo? Yo, I ain't on you,
Baltimore cop suspended after horrific video showed him beat innocent man's face to a pulp. A Baltimore cop has been suspended after a viral video showed him savagely punching a man in his face until blood poured out onto the street. By Matt Agarist, August 12, 2018. Baltimore MD. A Baltimore cop has been suspended after he was seen on video savagely beating an unarmed and apparently innocent man until blood poured from his face. From the beginning of the beating until the end, the man never posed a threat to the cop. The video was so horrific that the Interim Police Commission, Gary Tuggle, released a statement saying he was deeply disturbed by the video, and noted that he suspended the officer involved. "I'm deeply disturbed by the video that surfaced online earlier today. The officer involved has been suspended while we investigate the totality of this incident. Part of our investigation will be reviewing body-worn camera footage," read the statement in part. Police also noted that the officer involved who failed to stop his fellow cop from savagely beating the man was also placed on administrative duties pending the outcome of the investigation. As the Baltimore Sun reports, Attorney Warren Brown, who is representing the man who was punched, identified his client as Deshaun McGreer, 26. Brown said McGreer was not being charged with a crime, but was taken to a hospital and was having X-rays taken of his jaw, nose, and ribs late Saturday for suspected fractures from the altercation. Brown said McGreer had a previous run-in with the same police officer whom he identified as Officer Arthur Williams in June that resulted in McGreer being charged with assaulting the officer, disorderly conduct, obstructing and hindering, and resisting arrest. Brown said that in that incident and in the one Saturday, McGreer was targeted without justification by the officer. "It seems like this officer had just decided that Deshaun was going to be his punching bag," Brown said. "And this was a brutal attack that was degrading and demeaning to my client, to that community, and to the police department." According to police, the incident unfolded as two officers stopped McGreer, let him go, then called him back to give him a citizen contact sheet. McGreer, thinking he'd done nothing wrong, simply refused to give police his ID on the second stop. So, they escalated to violence. When he was asked for his identification, the situation escalated when he refused, the department said. The police officer then struck the man several times. According to the Sun, several men on Monument Street at the time who asked not to be named, for fear of reprisal from the police for discussing the matter, said the officer who threw the punches knew McGreer from prior interactions, and that they believed he was targeting him. Indeed, as you watch the video below, it appears that the officer has no reason to initiate contact and seems to want to provoke McGreer. As TFTP reported earlier this year, lawmakers in Baltimore have accused the department of being so corrupt that they proposed disbanding the entire department. The video below helps to back that notion up. Police use who may want to retaliate against him physically.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I just wanted you to know that I am using this stuff under fair use. And also remember to like and subscribe this channel. Also too, keep in mind I do not make any money on YouTube. This is 5 hours work a day, you know, fighting for freedom. And you can donate with PayPal and Patreon. I just want you to think about this. If everybody gives to PayPal and Patreon, Patreon is every month. Actually, PayPal you can do every month. I have 12,000 subscribers. If everybody gives, I can quit my regular job and go full-time investigations on Charlotte County and possibly even more and beyond. So just keep that in mind. If everybody helps out, I can go full-time doing this. Thanks.